Great. So we'll start seated, cross-legged if you can, shoulders relaxed. Good. And if you want to let the eyes close for a minute, if that feels comfortable to do so, please do. Just shutting off the senses of your sight for a moment to allow your other senses to ignite now. Just taking a moment in this space, noticing how you're feeling. Starting to notice that rhythm of your breath. Maybe it's a little bit more shorter as we come to just arrive. Can we start to lengthen that breath longer and slower? Let's take our hands to prayer at the heart center. And bowing our head down, our chin to our chest. And we can take this moment to dedicate our practice today. So dedicating this practice to someone that you may feel needs a bit of love, compassion sent their way today. In light of what's in the news at the moment, I think if we know someone or anybody that's affected by any bullying, any racism, anything that you feel for anyone around you in your life, let's dedicate this practice to them today. That we all come to this practice together as one. Taking a few more moments, this selfless practice, dedicating to others. When you're ready, let the palms lightly rest to the knees, the chin still to the chest. Sorry, the chin to the chest and the palms on the knees. And like a moving meditation, we're going to slowly take a breath in and let the fingertips lightly stroke the air as they rise up towards the sky. Elbows are bent as we do so. So elbows bent, palms about shoulder width apart. And then as you exhale, hug the chin to the chest a little bit more. Let the palms lower down with control. Let's take that again as we turn the palms up. We float the palms up to the sky, the spine lifts. And then turning the palms down, we exhale. Take it slow and steady and almost feel a resistance beneath your palms. And again, inhale to rise up. Turning the palms as we stroke the air with our fingertips and exhale. Let's take one more breath, breathing in. And then breathing out. Let the palms rest to the knees, the chin to the chest, and we're just going to start to spiral a little bit into our spine. So start to roll your torso over to the left side, across the midline, over to the right side. So keeping your seat bones rooted, your knees to the ground, and just start to roll into the torso. So we almost create this big circular movement. And really breathe into it. So use the in-breath to allow your torso to hinge forwards. And then use the out-breath to slowly round through the back. Almost feel that you're creating that space into the back body. Allow the breath to deepen. Maybe you can even hear your breath, this oceanic sound of your breath. And let your movements be guided by your breath. So let's slowly change direction. Maybe these circles, these spirals are also quite wave-like, like your breath. Two more in your own time. Well done. Let yourself slow down. Let the chin roll to the chest. Together we're going to inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Maybe the gaze lifts now as you look up. And then open the palms wide as you exhale to reach the hands back and behind. We'll take the fingertips down. Maybe they're facing the buttocks. Maybe they're drawing back. Whichever feels better for your wrists. And then roll the breastbone up to the sky. Take a deep breath in and lift your heart, your chest, stretching through the throat. And then exhale, roll the chin to the chest, nice and slow. We'll take our hands forwards. We'll start to walk over the knees and carefully come to find all fours position. An all fours position where we can just warm up the wrist joints. So taking those circles around the wrists. And again, this is where you may feel like you can close your eyes again, so you can just really bring your awareness to that breath. Let's follow that oceanic breath, that wave-like movement through your spine. Letting the eyes close. Maybe now, as we're still warming up through the wrists, you can encourage a little bit more spiraling and figure of 8 into your spine. Good, everyone, nice. Allow the head to really release. So we let go of any holding, tension or gripping in the head there in the neck. And just taking a couple more in both directions. Trying to use this practice as a real feeling practice, feeling into the body, less doing and more feeling. So maybe your movements with time become smaller, less, to allow you to really feel into the body. Good. Take a deep breath in and out. Start to ground down through all 10 fingertips. Tuck your toes under and then lightly float the hips up to the sky, reaching through the arms as we meet in our first downward facing dog. And just notice how that feels right through to the backs of the heels, lengthening out through the arms, and just breathe into the body. So really almost breathe into the ribs, the backs of the ribs, breathing to the base of the spine, breathing space into the whole body. Good. We're going to lightly float the right leg up to the sky. So reach through the toes, nice and slow. And then bend the knee heel to buttocks, but slowly lower the foot back to the ground with a bent knee. Let's take that to the other side. So we're going to inhale, float the left leg to the sky. Bend the heel to the buttocks, and then knee with a bent knee, drawing the foot back to the ground. Let's take one more to each side, nice and slow. The inhale sweeps the right leg to the sky. Knee bends, heel to buttocks, and slowly lower the foot to the ground. One last time. Inhale, left leg. Spread through the toes, heel to buttocks, and then lower the foot to the ground. Well done. And walk out your heels a little, spiral a little bit as you sway from side to side. And maybe you can really feel that little side stretch that you swivel your heels from side to side here and encourage that opening into your side waist. Taking one deep breath here and out. Good. We're going to lower the knees to the ground. We're going to press the seat to heels into child's pose, but reach the arms back and behind, and then just circle out your wrists in both directions. Letting the head rest to the ground. Deep breath in. Slow breath out, and then sweep the hands forwards. Press to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. From here, we're going to inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. But then exhale, step the foot forwards about halfway on the mat. Then we're going to inhale, sweep the left leg forwards, up to the sky rather, and then step it forwards to the top end of your mat by your palms. Let's do one more. Inhale, right leg to the sky, keeping the knees bent if need be, and then exhale, step the foot forwards, and we should all now meet at the top end of our mat, hopefully. Take the forehead down, the chin to the chest, and arriving at the top end of your mat. When you're ready, we're going to roll up like a rag doll. We're going to roll the spine up slow and then take the hands to the sky as you inhale to reach tall. Well done, everyone. Exhale, hands to your heart. Oh, I think I can see you now, Emma. Hi there, Emma. Good. And then roll out your shoulders a couple of times. Let's start to roll and sway into our sun salutations together. So grounding through your feet. We inhale, reach up through the fingertips, open through the chest. And then as you exhale, float your heart down, roll the chin to the chest. On the inhale, float your heart forwards, halfway lift. And then exhale, step back into your plank pose. Breathing in, scoop the abdominals in. Option to lower knees, and then we exhale, lower to the ground with a straight spine. Sweep the palms forwards as you inhale to a wide-armed cobra. The heart lifts, lovely. And then exhale, melting down. Inhale, press to all fours, and exhale, downward dog. 3 breaths, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and again, breathe in, reach through the fingertips, and breathe out. From here, we're going to sweep the left leg to the sky, so reach out through your toes, and then exhale, bend the knee, but then step the foot forwards about halfway in that downward dog. Then we're going to inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, so we're edging towards that half splits, standing splits, and then step the right foot forwards towards your palms. We're then going to inhale the left leg to the sky, so like a heart standing splits, and then exhale, step the foot forwards at the back of your top of your mat. Take a breath in, halfway lift, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, step back to plank. Option to lower knees, or exhale, lower through your plank to the ground. Lower the pelvis, slide the hands forwards, inhale to your wide-armed cobra. And then exhale, melt your heart to the ground. Inhale, we come to fours. Exhale, downward dog. 2, 3 breaths, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful, guys. Breathe in and breathe out. Last time. We're going to slowly inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, hug knee to navel, but then step the foot about halfway into your downward dog. Inhale, the left leg floats up to the sky. And then exhale, step that left foot forwards towards the top end of your mat. Inhale, the right leg sweeps to the sky. And then exhale, plant the foot forwards at the top of the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. And then exhale, float your heart forwards. Well done, chin to chest. We inhale, step back to plank. Breathe here. Option to lower knees, or maybe you'll take your chaturanga. So hover the weight forwards, hug the elbows in. Rolling over the toes, inhale, up dog or cobra, the heart lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Well done, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, come forwards to plank. Let your weight, she'll bring the right palm a little bit more central to the mat, and then swivel your weight over to the right side. Option to plant that left foot at the front of the body there. Or can you stack the heels above one another? We're going to inhale, take the left hand to the sky, into our side plank. Breathe, everybody. Breathe out. Good. Lift away from the ground. Option to look up, or that may challenge your balance a little bit more. Breathe in. Well done, you can do it, Tim. And then exhale. We're all going to slowly slide the top heel up towards the knee and step the left foot behind. And then roll the breastbone up to the sky. See if you can reach your heart up to Wild Thing. That left palm reaches back and behind. Breathe in. You can do it there, Tim. Well done. Breathe out. Inhale, let the palms slowly float back to center. Square your palms and then soften the knees. Exhale, roll up to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. See those shoulders. Notice where they're at. Create some space. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's take it slow as we roll forwards to plank. We're going to take left palm to center line. Slowly roll the weight over to the left outer edge of the foot. Option to take right foot in front of the body there, or if you can, stack the legs and reach the right palm to the sky. So this is where you want to really get that stacking of the shoulder joints. Yes, everybody, great. Reach your way through your heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's see if we can slide the right heel up the leg and then step that right foot behind you. Press away from the ground. Lift your heart up and roll the right palm back. Wild Thing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Well done. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's slowly roll the right palm to the ground. Square up your body. Take a breath in. Option to lower knees or lower through your chaturanga. Inhale, float your heart up. Cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, come back to all fours and downward facing dog pose. Well done, everybody. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lovely. Breathe in. Nice, Tim. Good. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out, everybody. Spread through the fingertips. Soften through the knees if you need. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's inhale the left leg to the sky. Take it slow. Exhale, bend the knee to your navel, then step that left foot forwards about halfway on your mat. Inhale, float the right leg to the sky. And then exhale, bend the knee to navel, step that right foot forwards to the top. Last one, let's inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky. And then bend the knee, hug the knee in, step the foot forwards. Breathe out, fold at the top of your mat. This time we're going to open the arms like wings. We're going to sit the seat back and we're going to gently roll up as we inhale to stand tall and strong. Hands to your heart, exhale. Well done. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. When you're ready, inhale, reach to the sky, look up. And then exhale, fold, fingertips to the earth or your shins. Inhale to halfway lift. And then exhale, step or jump back into your plank pose. Take a breath in. Option to lower knees or exhale, lower to the ground, nice and slow. We're going to slide the forearms forwards. We're going to reach the toes away. And this time we inhale, we take the elbows a little out to the side. We roll the breastbone up and the head is last to come up. So a little spiral through undulating through the spine as we exhale. Let the chin lead and lower the breastbone down. Hug the chin to the chest and then inhale. Peel your spine off the mat. Lift your heart. Exhale, melt yourself back down. Let's do this a few times in your own breath count. So really feel almost like you're lifting that string of pearls off the mat, but pearl by pearl, nice and slowly. Maybe you rise up onto your fingertips and it allows you a little bit more space. And allow that movement to work right through your spine, the base of the spine, right up to the crown of your head. Let's take one more. Breathe in. Wave-like motion, breathe out. Well done, everybody. Slide the hands beneath the shoulders, come up to all fours. Tuck toes and exhale, downward facing dog. Well done, breathe in. Breathe out. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to float the right leg to the sky, nice and high, reach through the toes. And then exhale, hug the right knee to the navel and start to hover now in a plank pose with the knee to the chest. Good. From there we inhale again, right leg to the sky, reach up tall. And then exhale, knee to the navel, hug the knee into your chest. One more together. Inhale, right leg high. And then exhale, knee to navel. From here, nice and slowly, take the right foot, plant it just in front and behind your right wrist. We're going to turn the right toe, so that right heel is rooted, but turn the right toes as you slowly turn the left heel as well. So everything sort of rolls to the right side. Your weight is on your left wrist there, and then you swivel your weight fully round to the right side. Take the right palm to reach towards those left toes. So press away from the ground. We inhale, return to center, palm to the ground. And then we again exhale, swivel the weight around to the right, reach behind. Let's take one more. Inhale, spiral your weight forwards. And then swivel to the right as you exhale, reach back and behind. We'll inhale, come to center, and this time draw the back heel down as you spiral and extend your weight to your left side. Well done, everyone. So we're going to take a couple of side stretches into the inner thighs here from side to side. Breathe in. Well done. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take it nice and slow. Play around a little bit. Maybe you can take your hands away from the ground. But maybe you can keep your heart reaching forwards, almost like you're flying. You're extending the heart forwards. When you're ready from there, we're going to send our weight over to our left side. Left hand on the instep of the left foot, and see if you can lift your left toe heel off the floor. Reach the right hand to the sky, nice and slow. Option to lift the right heel as well. Ooh, breathe in, breathe out. Well done. Last breath in. And then exhale, let's take it slow as we windmill our weight back to the center. We square the hips. We inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, reach up. We exhale to plank. Option to lower the right foot, or maybe you're in a three-legged plank. Breathe in. And then exhale, lower or chaturanga. Lower the foot to the ground. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Well done. Breathe out. If you need a sip of water, feel free to stop at any time. And slowly, we inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale, hug the knee to the navel, scoop and round your upper back for space. Lovely. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And exhale, knee to navel. Inhale, left leg to the sky, take it slow. And then exhale, knee to navel. You're going to step the left foot just in front of the left wrist. And then as we did before on the other side, swivel those left toes and then come onto that outer edge of your right foot now. So your weight is on that right palm. Grip into the fingertips. We're going to inhale, sweep the left hand to the sky. And then exhale, allow your hips to draw down as you reach that left palm back and behind. Well done. And then inhale, press the hips up. Reach the left hand forward, square back into this short lunge. And again, turn your torso, turn the toes. We inhale, reach the left hand up. Exhale, reach through the fingertips. Let's take one more. Inhale, you spiral back to center. And then exhale again, swivel round the toes, looking over your left fingertips. Well done, guys. Breathe in, turn back to center. Draw the right heel down as we then bring our weight over. And I'll turn around there to each side again, gently taking that hinge from left to right, right to left. Find your breath. Good. Well done, everyone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the weight slowly draw over to your right side. Right palm on the instep of the right foot. Play around with exploring, lifting the right foot off the floor. And then can you reach, not the whole right foot rather, the right heel off the floor and lift the left palm to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Wonderful. Breathe out. Slowly lower the palm. And allow yourself to take that little hinge from side to side, listening to the breath, the fluidity of your breath. And then we're going to take the palms right into the center line, the toes slightly drawn in, pigeon-toed, heels out, gripping into all toes. And then lower through the palms. Slowly stretch your right palm to the sky. So keeping that left arm lowered, in line with the center of the torso as we reach the right hand to the sky. Breathe in and then breathe out to lower. Try to let your seat bones draw back but your chest forwards as you then inhale the left hand to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Well done. Breathe out. Back to center, nice and slow. Spiral and sway from side to side. As we then turn ourselves back again to the top end of our mat. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, slowly sweep. It should be your right leg to the sky now. I think left leg to the sky, sorry. Three-legged down dog. Good. Exhale, option to lower forwards to plank, three-legged plank. Or you can lower the foot down and then we can lower through chaturanga. We inhale, lift to up dog or cobra. Yes, everybody, chin to the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Great, lovely Bonnie. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. And then exhale, bend the knee, heel to buttocks. And slowly step that right foot into the center of your downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, heel to buttocks. Step that left foot forwards to the top end of your mat. And then like a standing splits, let's lift the right leg to the sky. Reach through your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to bend the left knee now. We're going to bend the right knee, heel to buttocks. And then slowly hook that right knee behind the left calf as we start to then lower all the way down to our seat. Hopefully, yes, we made it. Well done. So both your seat bones down to the ground. You're going to inhale, take the right hand to the sky. And then slowly exhale, ground the palm, but then lift your bottom off the floor as you reach the left hand up to the sky. So we're going to take a couple here. Start to lower the buttocks back down. With your left palm, inhale, sweep the hips forwards, lift the left palm. Exhale, lower. Let's take one more together, everyone. Inhale, press the hips up to the sky, lift your heart, your chest. And then exhale to lower. From here, we're going to sweep the left palm around the body, spin the legs to face the other end of our mat, hopefully. Well done. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, float the left leg to the sky. And then exhale, draw heel to buttocks. Send that left foot forwards halfway into your downward dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through to the top end of your mat. And then inhale, that left leg sweeps up like a standing splits now. Reach the left toes to the sky. And then exhale, we'll soften the standing leg. We'll tuck that left knee behind the right calf and come to slowly sit down. Hopefully you may be facing the other way. So take a moment to settle here and breathe. We're going to reach the left hand up over the head, reach back and behind as you exhale. And as we did before, we're going to inhale, reach the right hand to the sky, send the hips up off the floor as you lift up. And then exhale, sit the seat down, sweep the right palm down. Two more. Inhale, the right hand lifts, the hips draw forward. And then exhale, lower the seat. Let's take one more together. Press away from the ground, breathe in. And then exhale to lower. Really good, everybody. Sweep the right palm forwards across the body, back to the top end of your mat. Square back to the top and all fours. Well done. Well done, everybody. Sit your seat to your heels and roll out your wrists. Well done. A little bit of a few tricky transitions there. So let's come to a little bit of play now. If your wrists are really feeling the brunt of it, then you could do a little bit of this on your forearms instead. But if you've got something like a fence or a wall nearby, you come to about a leg's distance away from your wall. So can't quite see there, but if that was my wall, it would be about a leg's distance away. And then you have your hands down about shoulder width apart. Like I said, if your wrists are feeling a bit too much, then you can come down onto your forearms and they are shoulder width apart. And making sure that as we take our legs up, our feet up the wall, your shoulders don't collapse and your elbows don't broaden. So it's really key, if you're coming onto your elbows, that you really press firmly into those forearms so that they don't splay out. So we've got a couple of options there. Forearm balance, or we can come onto our hands and grip into the fingertips nice and firm. Sorry about that. Never had that before. That's weird, isn't it? Someone's ringing me through my laptop. Okay, so palms underneath shoulders. When you're ready, you'll take your hips up to the sky. So it's basically like you're doing a downward facing dog at the wall. And your weight will shift into your hands as you start to walk your feet off the floor and into basically like a upside down L shape. So if you've got a door or anything to hand, so I think, Joe, you might have crashed actually. I can't see you. You'll move. So hands, depending on our body shapes and everything, it might feel right at shoulder width apart, or it might feel it needs to be narrower, so you can play with that. And as soon as you start to walk your feet up the wall, you want to, it's difficult obviously when you're upside down to tell, but you almost want to have your hands and your hips stacked above one another. That's it, Bonnie. I can't really see because I can just see the front of you, which is a shame really, but That's it. So walking your feet up. Well done. That's it, Tim. I'm wondering if you might be a bit too far away from the wall, both of you. It's hard to tell from this angle, but you might need to go a little bit closer to the wall. No? No? Let me give you another little tip. So yeah, you start in that downward dog position. If you're too far away from the wall, then you'll probably end up quite dipping into the lower back, and actually the same if you're too close. So we want to avoid that real arching into the back position where you collapse. So just start by pushing the way to come up is, if you can, is push into the wall. Really press firmly into the wall, and then allow. So it's a little bit, the handstand in yoga is kind of a bit different to what everything else you traditionally do in yoga, where we actually do want to quite lock out the joints. You need to have that real strength. So it's a little bit different and less sort of like fluid as to a lot of yoga. Tim's like, nah. Well done. Yeah, your wrist's feeling it a bit there. So you can practice that if you need to, just instead of your little coffee fix, a little bit of upside down play. So let's everybody take out a little wrist stretch, do a little wrist stretch now after a lot of work on your wrists. So circling them in different directions. Well done. Take a deep breath in and out. And we're going to take our right arm across the body, and left elbow can sort of draw that right arm in. Try and relax the shoulder so it's not lifting upwards. And then take a deep breath in. Maybe you're sitting up on your heels. And as you exhale, if that feels okay into the neck, just let the head turn in the other direction. And really hug that upper arm into the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then nice and slowly, you're going to reach that right arm back up to the sky. Bend the elbow to draw the palms into the middle of the shoulder blades. Maybe you want to take the opposite palm to hold the elbow, or if you can, taking the full bind behind you, if that feels possible for you there. And allow the chest to lift, the eyes to close as you take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. A deep breath in and a slow breath out. Well done, everybody. Lower the arms, roll out the shoulders. Let's take that left arm across the body, bend the right elbow to hug that forearm across the body rather. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly looking over your right side, just allowing that right shoulder to, looking over your left side, I'm trying to mirror you here. So making sure that feels okay in the neck as you turn. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we'll take that left palm, we'll reach it up to the sky. Bend the elbow palm to meet the middle of the shoulder blades. And then option to hold that elbow above, or maybe you can take the full bind where you hold onto the fingertips behind the back. And then breathe into the front body. Exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. Well done, everyone. Nice and slowly, let's release out the arms. Roll the shoulders a couple of times. Roll out the wrists again. We'll come to lie on our backs to find our final resting pose. So you're welcome to hug the knees to the chest. Take a couple of rocks on your back to begin with. A couple of rolls to massage out the lower back. Maybe a couple of rolls of the knees from side to side to get that little bit of a twist into the lower back. Just do what you need to do before we now come to our final resting pose. And some of you may feel that lying down is where you want to be, or maybe you want to be seated in the meditation seat. You're welcome to take either option as we rest for a few last minutes. So if you can, let your eyes close. Good. Settle down, the legs fall wide on your mat. Palms open away from your body. Take a little roll of the head from side to side as you then begin to settle the head into the center. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. And then open the mouth wide as you exhale to surrender now. Allow yourself to breathe naturally. Just again feeling that rhythm of your breath. Maybe the sound of that oceanic breath. And allow yourself to be here now effortlessly. Feeling every inhale and aware of every exhale. Feeling calm and at ease and totally relaxed. And begin to take another deep breath in and a slow breath out. Again, a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Start to bring your awareness back to your space, your body on the mat. Letting your head lightly rock from side to side. Bringing some movement back into the wrists, into the ankles, nice and slowly, just aware of how that feels. And then when you're ready, inhale, take the arms up over your head, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, bending the elbows and releasing the palms down to your side nice and slowly. Take another breath, a nice big yawn maybe to stretch your jaw. And exhale. Let your knees hug into your chest. Squeeze your knees in. And gently rock on your back from side to side there. Well done. Take your time to rest to one side. And then carefully come up to a seated position. Sit tall, sit elegant through your spine, lifting up through the crown of your head. And bring your palms to your heart center in prayer. Maybe you can now take this stillness that you feel with you throughout the rest of today, the rest of your week. Thank you, everyone. Bowing to the earth. Namaste.